All right, so custom VPN servers, huh? That's a deep dive and a half. You guys are really trying to crack the code, faster browsing, more privacy, the whole shebang. And this YouTube tutorial, 30-day custom servers, that's serious commitment. See, most people just use a regular VPN, but building your own, even temporarily, that's a whole other ballgame. What's got you guys so fired up about having that much control?
Well, I think this really shows you just how much people care about online privacy these days. The big VPN companies, they offer ease of use, sure, but this is for the folks who want to tinker, who want to squeeze out every last drop of speed, maybe even get around some pesky restrictions while they're at it.
Right on. So this tutorial, it walks us through two different methods, both using this thing called UDP Custom. Think of it like a vending machine, but for temporary VPN server logins. You punch in a username and password, and bam, out pops the server address, another username, another password, all good for 30 days. But here's the thing that makes me go, all those temporary logins, isn't that a bit of a security red flag?
You're right to be a little wary. The tutorial doesn't dive too deep into where that information is stored or how secure it really is. Those are definitely questions worth asking before you go diving into the deep end.
Yeah, it's always tempting to just jump into the how-to and forget about the security side of things. So UDP Custom, that's our foundation. Now let's see how it fits with the actual VPN apps in this tutorial. First up, HTTP Custom VPN. Rings a bell.
Not as much as some of the bigger names out there, that's for sure. But that can be a double-edged sword. Less known often means more flexibility, but it can also mean you're sacrificing some security. You might run into bugs or vulnerabilities that haven't been discovered yet, or worse, haven't been patched.
It's like taking the road less traveled. Right?
Yeah.
Potentially amazing views, but maybe a few more bumps along the way. Now, what I find interesting is that this tutorial, it uses UDP Custom a little differently with the second VPN app they mentioned, SocksIP Tunnel VPN. They call it UDP Request Server instead of UDP Custom Server. It's like they're speaking two slightly different dialects of the same language. Can you break down that difference for us?
It most likely comes down to how each VPN app is designed, the specific protocols they use. Think of UDP custom servers, like having your own dedicated phone line, potentially faster, but maybe not as widely accessible. UDP request servers, on the other hand, are more like a shared line, potentially a bit slower, but you can connect to a wider range of servers.
And just so everyone's on the same page here, when we say VPN protocols, we're talking about the different ways devices use to securely send and receive information online. Some prioritize speed, like WireGuard, while others, like OpenVPN, are all about that ironclad security. So two setups, both promising faster speeds, but is faster always guaranteed with these custom servers?
Here's the thing. Even with a super fast server, there are other factors at play. How many other people are using the server at the same time? Where are you located compared to the server? Heck, even your own internet provider can throw a wrench in the works. It's like taking a scenic route. Sometimes it's smooth sailing, and sometimes you hit a traffic jam.
So for our listeners who are ready to roll up their sleeves and give this a shot, what's the main takeaway here?
This tutorial, consider it a gateway. It's a peek behind the curtain of VPN customization, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. More control, absolutely, but with that comes more responsibility.
And let's not forget about those security concerns we talked about earlier.
Exactly. If you're going to explore this world of custom VPNs, do your research. Check out reputable VPN providers too. Think of those as the well-paved roads with clear signs and rest stops. Custom servers, they're more like heading off-road. Exciting, but you got to be prepared.
There you have it, folks. Do your homework, weigh your options, and choose the path that's right for you. Happy browsing.